Hello Taurus, and thank you for joining me for the February of 2020 Taroscope with Animal Totem. My name is Vickieverlie. I am the Rock and Roll Prophetess. I'm a born psychic and I've been doing professional readings for over 30 years now. Today's reading is going to be using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, as always, for the main portion of the reading. This is my own design. And then secondly, we're going to use pull a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also my own design. If you're a level 2 Patreon subscriber, there will be an additional bonus card pulled from this month's deck, which is going to be the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. And let's go ahead and get on with the reading. Now the cards have been thoroughly shuffled in between, oh shoot, you're falling out of the basket, hold on. They've been thoroughly shuffled in between the spreads. And then I just do a loose shuffle on camera in order to pull, let spirit kind of pull the cards out that are meant to come out and spread so you can get your message. That's the way I do it. It might not be the way you do it, but that's the way that I do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a couple more cards out for our Taurus friends for February. And there we go. It's an interesting mix. Got quite an interesting mix here. Right in the center of the whole thing here, we've got the Ten of Cups. I mean, one of the best cards in the entire deck, Ten of Cups. This is the marriage card. It's happiness, joy, and love and everything. And with Valentine's Day coming up, everybody's wanting to know about love. There's been quite a few love cards coming out in these readings. So if you're, if it's not this one, watch your rising and moon. Watch your sun, rising, and moon. If you want love messages, there's plenty of them out here. But besides Ten of Cups being a love card, which it is, it's like one of the ultimate love cards. Ten of Cups is just the most. Aces are the beginnings, 10 are the most. So Ten of Cups is the most happiness, the most joy, the most love that you could feel. And you've got the sun card right next to it. You got sun and moon. So anytime, I was telling, just come up a couple times like this. When you get sun and moon, we want to look at these lunations and talk about them. So we're going to have a full moon in Leo on the 9th. And then we're going to have a new moon in Pisces on the 23rd. The Pisces new moon is more harmonious with your vibration. The Leo full moon is like a square to your Taurus energy. Where the Pisces energy, that's the new moon on the 23rd. That's more of a harmonious vibration and harmonious energy to you. So that would be a good time to try to manifest some positive things. You've got, amidst this happy, joyous thing, and the sun is just like you're over it. When these two show together, this is like you're just over it. You're just so happy and joyful. This is the vibe of when you first fall in love and you're just, walking around on a cloud and so happy all the time. These two cards being there, though, that's kind of mixed bag. It's kind of tricky. There is, these are cards of heartbreak and sorrow. In reverse, so maybe not as intense as they could be, but yet, it's like the agony and the ecstasy. That's what it looks like here. I don't know if I'm going to write that. I'll write it. I might change it. Let me write that down. Agony and ecstasy. Ecstasy. I don't know how to spell it. I'll have to look it up later. But for some of you, this could be, this one in particular, this Nine of Swords, because she's lying by herself, Some of you may have had a bad run in some relationships and maybe like, you know what, I'm just done, And this could be a turning point, I could write that down, turning point. A turning point in your life where things could turn around again. There's news coming in the time of fire, though, too. This is what this is, that all the young dudes carry the news. There's messages coming in the time of fire. And we are going to have that full moon in fire in Leo on the 9th. So, the moon is here. That's your emotional stuff. Your emotions are, can be looking pretty turbulent, actually. And, but there's some happy things on the horizon. I think that could be the message here. I feel like you're coming out of, this is not the present moment, I feel like this just gets you, and if this is a long-term relationship, and it might, Ten of Cups with the children on it too, it might not even be just, and this is a baby too, it might not even be with your partner. This could be with your children or other people in your family, And it could be like, don't go there. Be in the present moment. Be in the present moment. The present moment is filled with love and harmony and wonderful things. When you start remembering, oh, well, but then 3 years ago you did this, or I remember, family, I remember on my 5th birthday, come on. It's just, we don't need to go there anymore, okay? Let's be in the moment, because there's plenty of happy times and much love to be had in the moment. Much love is in the present, or much love in the moment. I got too many things for you. Yeah, but staying in the present moment is going to be key, I think, for you. There is some other things here about not having to worry or struggle because some money is coming in here. There's definitely going to be some money showing up for you. And there's been some struggle, and this is struggle, and this is worry about some financial things. And then the 6 of Cups there says nice, that there's some financial rewards or some money that is going to be showing up, and it's going to be real positive and favorable for you. And happy. I mean, it could even work. It could go down like this. You get some money, and then all of a sudden, all the family's like, "Well, where's mine? Where's mine? Where's mine?" Even though you're willing to share. But, oh, that's not enough. And then, this feels like regret and past stuff, and you just don't want to go there. You just don't want to be bringing that up. It's fruitless. It's fruitless to go there. Be in the moment, because there's absolutely something wonderful to be celebrating at this time. Could be an addition to the family too, with the family card and then the baby card. This is one of the baby children cards. Somebody could be announcing that there's going to be a new baby coming in to the family or something like that. This feels like stuff like that. Like, say there's a new baby coming in, they're going to throw him a big shower, and you'd be like, well, you didn't throw me a big shower. Don't go there. Just be here. Just be present in here, because present is where it's at. Present is where the love is shining here. Yeah, I like that. All right, let me start shuffling up on our animal totem for our Taurus friends here. I want to make a quick announcement. I do offer some temporarily available readings, and the year ahead has been hugely popular this year. And so I'm still getting requests, so I'm going to extend it to the end of January, and absolutely that will be the absolute dead end, the last day, the cutoff. So if you did want to get it, don't email me. You order it until the end of the month, and that's going to be it. Then in February, I'll be offering the Aries Ingress reading, which is also usually popular every year. That's a psychic astrology reading that does the season ahead, and it looks at astrology, and it's a psychic reading too, and it looks at the upcoming season. So if you're watching this in January, still have time to get in on the year ahead, and then if you're watching in February, you can take advantage of the Aries Ingress reading, okay? And the other readings, there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, let me shuffle up for our Taurus friends for February 2020. The Beaver, you're building up your life. Build from here, not from here. Builder, dreamer, familiar, friend, dweller of land and water, afoot in 2 worlds. Your diligence can change the flow of the river. Be the architect of your life. Yeah. Be the architect of your life. There's some wonderful things going on, and let's just stay in gratitude and happiness about that. And this is something you can build on. This is a building block for the future, or something that you really can build on. That's going to be a foundation. There's a lot of things here. Well, you got the children on this card showing up, and then there's the baby here, and this is also can be a young person. So there's new energy coming forth. There's new vibrations coming forth. There's new things on the horizon. Let's be here and forward looking instead of being in regret. The moon card, and it never looks like that to me, but the way the head is down, it's like his head is down and he's being sad about this past stuff, almost like the 5 of Cups. If I could find that card for you a little bit, where the guy's hanging his head in regret. It reminds me very much of that card. I mean, maybe I can't find it. It's in here somewhere, but we don't want to be there. We don't want to be in that vibration. We want to be in the other vibration of. I'll go through to the end. If I don't see it, then you can look it up. The 5 of Cups. If I'm not finding it. Yeah, I'm not finding it. I must have passed right through it. Yeah. So celebrate the joy of now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to say that one. So many possible. Celebrate The joy of now. The joy of now. That's too long. Anyways, I'm going to start shuffling up this other deck because we're going to do the Sacred Traveler for our Patreon peeps. The way I do it is you do pay one price, you get access to all 12 readings. You don't have to pay per video. If you're interested, you can check out my site. I have all sorts of stuff on my website. Books, decks, the coloring books, which are really spiritual growth workbooks, and just t-shirts, all sorts of stuff. That's under the art section. Take this thing and look at it. Let those words pop out at you, because you can get a personal message from that. And if you watch it again, you might see a different word pop out. And that's how you can see. Don't forget to check your rising and moon. I want to thank everybody for supporting me through liking, sharing, commenting, and purchasing my wares. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to find my videos. Thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate it oh so much. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of February, and I'll speak to you soon.